Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're taking a look at this brand new 2023 Ford Bronco Heritage. This particular Bronco is a Heritage limited edition model and it's finished in Robin's Egg Blue, which is actually a heritage color from the original Broncos back in the 60s and 70s. So this is the Heritage version, meaning a lot of the design aspects and some of the characteristics of this vehicle are based off of the earlier Broncos, again from those 60s and 70s models. Now we're going to take a quick walk around the outside of this particular one, and I'll show you some of the differences that you get with the Heritage package. Then we'll hop into the interior as well. But we'll first start with the front end of the Bronco. So again, this one is finished in Robin's Egg Blue, which is actually one of a few different colors that Ford introduced for these Heritage models. So it's this really nice baby blue color, and it's taken straight from the first generation Broncos. And the grille is finished in gloss white, which is exclusive to the Heritage models. And you do have the red Ford logo spelled out there again, which is taken straight from the original Broncos, that design aspect. And this one also includes the front camera, which does actually sit in between the O and the R, which is super cool. This has the LED signature headlights as well, really nice design there. And then the steel bumper. This is not the modular bumper, but this is the capable bumper, the heavy duty capable bumper, but it is still steel, and you get the LED fog lights, has the parking sensors, exposed tow hooks right there. Really nice looking bumper. You also got full skid plate protection. Now the Heritage Limited does build off of the Wildtrak model, so this is a very off-road capable vehicle, and we'll take a look at the wheel and tire, where you do have a 35-inch tall tire. Again, this is part of the Sasquatch package, which comes standard on the Heritage Limited, and it sits on a 17-inch aluminum wheel. Now this wheel is unique to the Heritage models, has that sort of retro design with the white ring there, looks super cool. And the tire measures LT 315/70, so again on that 17-inch wheel, which roughly measures out to a 35, and is a Goodyear Territory mud terrain tire, and it sits on the Bilstein off-road suspension. Now a super cool design aspect of the Heritage models is the fact that Ford actually uses different fenders. So the regular Bronco uses a round fender, whereas the Heritage and some other models like the Everglades actually uses a squared off fender. So you can see the top is a little bit more squared off than a regular Bronco. Looks super cool. You also have the Heritage edition of the Bronco logo right there, and then you also notice the pinstripe that starts at the front fender and it runs all the way down the side. This is a four-door model with the white painted hardtop, and your white painted hardtop is exclusive to the Heritage models. And then there is the Sasquatch badge there on the back. You actually don't see that badge on any other Bronco. That is exclusive to the Heritage Limited models. And then we make our way around to the back end. You also have the LED signature taillights right there. Really nice design. And you can also see we have a full-size spare tire mounted to the back of the swing gate. Of course, has that white ring there. Really nice looking wheel. And again, fully retro look there. We also have rear parking sensors that run along the bottom of the bumper. You got a rear tow hook, as well as a hitch receiver with the 4 and 7 pin connection. So you do have a towing capacity of up to 3,500 pounds, I believe is the number on the Broncos. And now we'll take a look into the interior of the Bronco. Now with the Heritage model, of course, we're going to have unique interiors as well. So we have the brown leather with the plaid design there on the insert of the seat. Looks super cool. I think Ford did a fantastic job with these seats here. They are fully power operated. They're heated. They're really comfortable, really nice. Got your Bronco logo there on the backrest. And then taking a look at the door panel, you have more of that nice brown vinyl here on the door. Of course, these are all meant to be muddy and dirty and sprayed down with water when you happen to clean it, so it's all protected, and Ford uses vinyl just so again it's easier to clean and maintain. Have the orange slash red netting there, looks super good. And then you got your automatic headlight controls right there. You have, of course, your parking brake, and this one has the Bronco Heritage floor mats as well. These are unique to your Heritage model. But now we'll hop into the driver's seat and we'll take a look at the key fob, where we do have a keyless fob. Now it's not different from any other Bronco. You have the Bronco logo on the back, and it includes the remote start system with push button start. And the Bronco Heritage Limited is powered by the 2.7 liter twin turbo EcoBoost engine, which is the V6 option. Makes 330 horsepower and 415 foot-pounds of torque. So you have lots and lots of power coming from this twin turbo V6 engine. That's paired to the 10-speed automatic, which is the only option available with the 2.7 liter. And all Broncos, of course, are four-wheel drive. But we'll move on to the steering wheel here. Nicely leather wrapped. You have the heated function. You got the sort of red, orange stitching there on the inside of the wheel. Really, really nice. You got your adaptive cruise control system on there. You got your controls on the right side for the center gauge cluster screen, which is a really nice display there. Really high resolution. And it also works really well with some of your off-road stuff in particular. A lot of settings in there. But just taking a general look around the interior, so we do have the white theme that kind of runs along the dashboard here, and so you kind of remnants of the grille. You got your, the red inlay for the stamping in the dashboard there. It looks super good. You also have the brown on top, and some of your different changes as well. You got your red stitching right there. You got your red grab handle. So Ford does kind of tweak the interior just a little bit for the Heritage models. And also standard is the 12-inch Sync 4 display. Really, really nice screen. You got your Sirius XM. We have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You get your built-in navigation system and all the various different settings in there and features as well. And actually new, just recently, Ford introduced the Bronco Trail app, which is actually an app on your phone that you can use and actually log some of the off-road trails that you do, and you can look at the map and it'll tell you where all the off-road trails are. Super cool app. Highly recommend you check that out there on either the App Store or the Google Play Store. Really, really cool. On top of the screen, you're going to find what Ford calls the Hero switches. Now these are super cool. These are basically all of your off-road switch gear. So firstly, you have the front sway bar disconnect, which is actually exclusive to the Badlands. You have it on this one, the Heritage, as well as the Raptor models. So it's only available on a couple of different models. So you have it on this one. Got your front and rear locking differential. We also have trail turn assist, and then of course your traction control button right there. So lots of off-road goodies, lots and lots of traction, especially with those 35-inch tires. Down below, you're going to find the climate control system, which is dual zone, and we also have back now are the digital readouts for the knobs that has returned for 2023. Got your heated seats, heated steering wheel again, rear defrost, very, very easy to use, nice physical buttons for the climate control. And then down below we have a wireless charging pad, got some USB connectors right there, keep everything charged up. And then there is your four-wheel drive settings. So we have a 2-speed transfer case, which does include 4A, which is 4 automatic. Got your trail control system in the middle, and this does rotate as well. You got your drive modes right there, which Ford calls GOAT modes. You can cycle through various different modes, and it'll kind of change the way the Bronco behaves for each particular one, and it'll also change your switches and your four-wheel drive settings. So it's really, really easy to take this thing off the beaten path. Got your window switches as well as the mirror controls there on the console as well. And then taking a look above, you have 6 auxiliary switches. These are super cool. You can use these to maybe wire a light bar, or maybe you want to put a winch on this. These are all wired, ready to go. You can use these for whatever accessory you might want to add. And then just below that, we have actually a 1/4-inch thread mount for either a GoPro, or you can mount maybe a dash cam right there. Super cool. And there's actually even a plug right here that you can use to power whatever accessory that you might put there, like a little camera or something, so you can record your off-road adventures. Super cool. Ford really thought of everything there. And this being a hardtop model, there are a series of switches and levers right here that you use to take the hardtop off. And then taking a look into the rear seat, again, this is the 4-door model, so you're going to have a lot more space back here, and you also actually have extra seating capacity as well. Your 2-door model only comes with 2 seats back here, whereas the 4-door comes with 3 seats back here. So you get an extra seat in the rear. So if you carry 5 people often, 4-door is definitely the way to go. But just like the front, got those brown leather seats with that perforated plaid insert. Really, really nice seats. I do like these a lot. Ford did a great job with these. Kind of bring back that heritage, heritage look. You also got a center armrest you can fold down there. Got some cup holders, and you have lots of plugs. You can keep everything charged up. But now we'll take a look at the trunk area. There's a swing gate, so you have the handle right here that you swing open, and there is a nice heavily assisted strut, so it's pretty easy to open up. And then we can easily flip open the glass. And we'll take a look into the trunk area. This one has quite a bit of accessories. We have the storage bags for the doors, the storage bags for the roof, and then the front doors. So you have 2 different bags, lots of bags, because the doors and the roof are fully removable. We have the carpeted floor mats back here as well, which are Heritage specific. And then this one actually has the optional slide out tailgate table, which is a super cool feature. You can actually pull this out. This is a table that you can actually sit on, and it does have a high weight limit. You can actually sit on the back of this. It's all metal, really sturdy, and it has your Ford logo on the back there. Heritage look as well. So that's a super cool feature. Slide this in. Really nice there, and it is a optional on most Broncos. And get your Bronco logo right there. And also back here, we get some speakers in case you want to take the top off. Still have your audio, your good audio system. Got a subwoofer back here, which is part of the Bang & Olufsen sound system. 12-volt connector, you got lights back here, and lots of tie-down points as well.